how you guys doing today? It's still kind of morning, about to be afternoon. Okay, and do a reading. I do it for the highest good and the highest healing of those who need to hear the messages the most. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force things to fit your situation. You may get a message from one of the three or all of them. You know, you decide what's going to work for you. Yeah. So right now we have, there's someone here, there's a relationship that needs to end. Okay, it's an unhealthy relationship and they're showing that it is going to be ending. And we have a masculine energy that is very frustrated right now. Hello, Julian. Hi, Mumbles. So we have a masculine energy that seems really frustrated in whatever situation they have right now or whatever they have going on. And if you're in a relationship or you're fresh out of a relationship, it's important for you to feel your feelings, okay? You have to feel your emotions to get out of this and understand that the pain is only temporary, okay? You have to go out and have fun and live life and do those things and be grateful for everything that you do have and not focus so much on what you don't have, all right? Because they're saying for this masculine energy that there is going to be a new romantic partner coming into their life, okay? But they have to release the things that they're holding on to. Let's pick a deck. Tripeando, what's good with you? That's fine. You can hit me up later. Masculine energy. Okay. Yeah, this masculine energy has to find some type of compassion and have compassion for themselves or whatever it is that they're, whoever it is that they're dealing with. Hello. Let's see. So some of you might actually be getting compassionate messages from this individual, or you guys might travel to see them, or there's just going to be some form of communication. The energy coming out for this is earth energy, so it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I swear my words be fucked up. Let me see. Yeah, self-care is really important right now. So whoever this masculine energy is, if it's business stuff that you're doing, you have to take the time to let things breathe and allow things to sort themselves out, okay? Because the more frustration you have, the more blockages you're creating for yourself. So it's important for you to just release and just allow things to be what they are in order for things to continue to progress, okay? Yeah, because they're showing there is going to be union once this, basically once you release the toxic energy, all of this is going to clear itself. Hey Janine, how are you? I'm chilling. I got a little bit of a headache, but not so bad. Now, here we have a feminine energy, and she's, again, I say he or she, you could take it how it resonates. This feminine energy has is holding on to a person or the idea that they can fix someone, okay? Whether it's their behavior, the things that they, or personality, you know, you can't fix people. People are who they are because of the way they grew up. And the only time people change is when they choose to change. You know, when I've dealt with people, I always tell people, I don't want you to change for me. I want you to change for you, okay? Because I might not be something that's constant or permanent in your life. So whatever changes need to be made because that's what they want to do. Not just because they want to keep you, because then it's like, oh, I'm gonna put on this mask because you like this one better than the other one. Like, no, don't do that. So you have to let people learn their own things. You know, you can be there, be loving, be supportive, share whatever information you can share to try to get them to see things differently. But ultimately, you have to let them be who they are and let them come to their own realizations. Hey, Brittany. Good morning. So just make sure that you're remaining loving when you're doing these things, okay? And just have faith. You have to believe that things are going to work out. You know, pray for the person, whatever it is, the situation, pray for it. You know, send love, send light, and pray that they find some type of enlightenment Oh shit, Janine, you chilling. I heard they shut down or they had a state of emergency in Miami. Yeah, so just make sure that you're being loving and you're respecting whatever this other individual has going on, okay? Because you can't force them to be something they're not or change into what you want them to be in a time they're not ready to do it in, okay? You have to let them be who they are. All right? And whatever this union is, if you guys are in a relationship, you guys have to release it because Spirit's saying it's a toxic relationship. This is not serving you, all right? Whether this is a person that isn't available for you or you've been with for years and it's just not a good situation, you're not happy, you don't feel fulfilled, okay? You deserve to be surrounded by people that love you, that care for you, that show you they want to be there and be with you. You don't need someone that's in and out or unsure of you, okay? Or someone that's using you or taking advantage of you. You don't need that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I can't. Miami is just not for me. It's too many fucking people. So this situation, you know, it is coming to an end. Spirit's saying that it is coming to an end. But we all have free will. So we decide when we're going to allow it to end unless some drastic shit happens because you're taking too long. And Spirit's like, fuck you, I'm not waiting no more. So let's not do that. But they want you to try to remain positive throughout this situation and try to see the good in it, okay? Just because it's ending doesn't make it a bad thing. It just means that this situation, this person, whatever lessons needed to be learned have been learned and it's time for you to move on, okay? You don't need to stay stuck and keep going in cycles with the same individuals or doing the same things over and over and over again. It's time to release it and just try to be positive, you know, look at the good things, don't focus on the bad, and believe and be hopeful that things can get better and things will get better, okay? And again, some of you are creative, so it's either art, dancing, music, whatever it is that you create, you have to get back to that. It's important for you to do that type of work, okay? You have to give into that. Shit. Sorry. Damn it. They just keep giving me mad cards. I only want one. Okay, so yeah, so some of you might think that once you end this relationship or leave this relationship that there's going to be some form of suffering or lack. You know, like you're not going to have something. But you can't focus on the past because maybe things started out really awesome and things were really good when you guys first got together, and that's great. But over the years, you know, are things still good? Are they as good as they were? Did they change? Are they worse now? Are you still happy? Do you still feel the same way you used to feel? Those are the important questions, you know, because everybody changes. People grow together, people grow apart. You have to see where you're at on that spectrum, okay? Girl, that's how I I feel like I'm just a lone wolf out here. That's really how I feel, because I be by myself. It's easier that way. Less drama, no bullshit, just keep it pushing. So you understand, you know, the suffering, it's all temporary, and whatever lack you feel, it's going to be temporary, all right? You have to just allow yourself to feel what you feel and not focus on what it is as if you're losing it. Focus on, I get to start again. I get to go after something better. I get to go be happy. Look at it that way, because then you get a different type of fulfillment and you're not focused on the pain that you're experiencing. Yeah, because see, they're showing me that it's a new beginning that's coming in for you guys. Okay, and it's just, you have to be strong when you're going through this, and if you feel you don't have the strength, call on your ancestors. They will be there to help you and guide you, okay? It's important for you to focus and trust your intuition and the information you're getting, because some of you are gaining clarity. You probably weren't aware of something this person was doing or the type of individual that they were, or there's something that you were blind to, you know, and maybe now you're waking up and realizing like you've been doing the same shit over and over and over again for years, and you're like, oh my God, I'm wasting my life. So whatever it is you're finally getting clarity on it. Like you could see it now, okay? Yeah, again, they just give me confirmation that your spirit, your higher self is there, okay? It's like they're granting you a wish. They're giving you information. They're sharing this with you. So they're helping you to see what you need to see, so that way you can make the appropriate choices. Girl, sometimes it's best to be me, myself, and I. You start adding people, shit goes left. There's a feminine energy that is thinking about the past or focusing on a person from the past, okay? And it looks like this individual is this person's wish fulfillment. This is their desire, and it could be someone that they've known from childhood, or it's someone from your past that you've known for a long time. That you feel in your heart is your person. Like, this is your wish fulfillment. That's who this person is. Hello, how are you? So somebody just keeps thinking, well, the feminine energy keeps thinking about this. Holy shit. Ugh. See, these cards go flying and then I gotta pick them up. But yeah, there is a change that's coming in, okay? It's like you're gonna be able to reap everything you've put in, all the work you've put in, because whatever cycle this was, it's a cycle that has come to an end. Okay, this is something that has ended, and you learned whatever lessons were necessary to learn, but they're showing a love offer that's going to be coming in. Let's see. Okay, so there's a love offer, but it looks like someone might be afraid of making it, or someone's afraid of accepting this offer. Okay, and that fear is causing limitations and stagnation. And this might be a third-party situation for some of you. Okay, and if this is a third-party situation, that might be where the fear and accepting this offer comes in, because you're not sure if it's real or if it's worth going after. For others of you, it is a reconciliation, it's a celebration, it's things that it's what you've wanted, it's what you've been working towards. Shit, don't fall. Yes, they're saying that again, it's going to be a renewal to whatever that situation is. Okay, and whatever this relationship is, there's just somebody feels very rejected and lost. I understand the only reason we feel these things is because we have some sort of attachment or expectation attached to another individual. You cannot have expectations or attachments, because that's when we really feel pain and we really feel like, well, you're my person, you're supposed to be with me forever, you're not supposed to leave me. And that's the disconnect. You know, we have to really look at life like nothing is permanent. Everything changes. People come and people go. Appreciate, be grateful. That's it. That's all you can do. You can't hold on to people leaving, because none of us were born together. None of us were born together, and none of us are going to die together. I mean, maybe. But typically, everybody just comes and goes by themselves. And the way society has it is like, oh, well, you're my person, and this is supposed to be forever. And it just creates so much discord within us, and it's not healthy. Okay, you have to release these energies and let that go. Yeah, because there's going to be transformation, okay? So whatever it is you're going through, it's going to help you to transform, all right? So try to reflect on the lessons and not focus on the pain. Try to see what you gained, what you learned from this situation, not just, well, I'm hurt and I'm miserable. This person left me and I don't want to live, or I don't want to be happy. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Appreciate it the same way we go to work, go to school, we see people, hey, what's up, how you doing, we leave, okay, people quit, that's life. You have to look at it and be realistic with the comings and goings of people. Now this masculine energy is probably watching you or trying to get some type of information on you. Let's see, what are they looking for? Oh, nope. Looks like they might be looking for an opportunity for what? They're looking for an opportunity to come towards the divine feminine, is how it looks. Yeah. So somebody is watching because they're afraid right now to speak, okay? It's like you guys are at a standstill. So he's not moving. He's kind of stuck and avoiding you right now, okay? And I don't know why. Let me see. Let's pull from this deck. Yeah, this person is your soulmate. That's the card that's coming up. But they're not speaking to you right now for... Jesus. Yeah, they're contemplating and they feel bound. Like they're really just kind of stuck. And they're keeping themselves stuck because there's nothing that I can see that's holding them back besides themselves. Okay? Oh, shit. No. Y'all doing too much. Yeah, this individual has free will. Like, they have free will, so if it's their choice on if they're going to come forth and pursue this relationship or not. And it seems like it's something that is weighing heavily on them. But if they choose to pursue this relationship, it's going to grant them the freedom that they've wanted. And it's going to bring them so many opportunities with this feminine energy. So whoever that is, understand the person that you're going to be going towards is... in essence, your wish fulfillment. She's gonna be the person to help you achieve the things you want to achieve. The masculine energy, there is going to be communication with him. Yeah, and again, some of you might just be discussing the past or just really focusing on things that happened before. We get this. We got harvest again. So some of you might just be getting a lot of abundance this season coming up. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming up for you and blessings for you. Damn it. So if you've been going through a lot of lack or stuckness, stagnant energy, these cycles are coming to an end. Okay? So don't feel like you're pressed. Yeah, there's an awakening that's been happening. So everything that you've recently gone through, that you're coming out of, it was awakening you. It was showing you the things you needed to heal, the things you needed to learn in order to move forward. And some of you have learned that. Okay, now here we have a feminine energy and deception. What is deception? Oh, what is that here? Okay, so... you guys are mirroring each other, so both of you might just be either doing the same things or going through the same things, whether or not you're aware of it or not. But there's some form of deception happening here. And it could be either self-deception or some from an outside source. Guide. Shit. Yeah, again, I got a lot of conclusions and endings here. A lot of cycles being closed out. So... let me see. What is deception? Why is deception here? Alright, there's an action that needs to be taken, and somebody may just be deceptive on an ending or something coming to an end, and they're just not taking action, or maybe they're talking themselves out of taking action and allowing something to come to an end because that's what's going to serve their highest good. They're not acting from a place of trust. It's from a place of fear. Yeah, so if you guys are currently with a person, like you guys have been together for a little minute, they're your karmic partner. They're not your person for forever. They're someone you were meant to be with to learn a lesson, and you have to let it go now. Yeah, again, they're saying surrender. You have to give into releasing. You have to give into spirit and allow life to happen as it's meant to happen, okay? Because if we don't, then things will get really bad. Some of you are going to you're going to end up with your twin, okay? And this isn't for everybody because everyone is not on that life path. Everyone is not on their spiritual journey. So this is for those that have the spiritual partner and they have a spiritual mission that they need to complete in this lifetime. But that person is going to be completely devoted to you, okay? You guys probably for lifetimes have pledged your souls to each other, okay? You guys basically belong to one another. It doesn't matter if it's this lifetime, past lifetimes, or next lifetimes. You guys will always come back to each other. Let's see. Yeah, and again, for some of you, it's someone from childhood that you've known. So you guys are gaining understanding. So if it's not you that's gaining understanding, the other person is gaining understanding of what this is and what this union means to them and possibly to the world, what the purpose is of it. Okay, and for others it could just be understanding that there are inner child wounds that need to be healed in order to have a new beginning in your life and what it is you're trying to manifest. All right, so this feminine energy that's sitting here waiting, Spirit's asking you to be patient, okay? Don't try to force things or rush things. Allow everything to happen as it's meant to, because you're not able to see everything that Spirit sees. So just because you're not seeing movement doesn't mean that there isn't movement. There is movement, it's just you can't see it because it hasn't manifested in the 3D. This masculine energy is... I got Twin Flame card again with the masculine energy. They're single or they're pretending to be single, but either way they're showing me that he's available. He's not in a relationship, he's not committed to... If he is in a relationship, he's not committed to that relationship. That's the better way to say it. Oh. Alright, so there's a twin flame situation here where somebody might be pregnant or becoming pregnant. So if this, okay, this masculine energy, if you've been with someone recently or you've been, you know what you do. There's someone that could become pregnant and it looks like it is your twin that may be pregnant. So if you've been on and off with your twin or y'all been, doing stuff, they're showing that somebody's probably pregnant right now. And I don't think you know yet. I don't think anybody knows yet. I don't even think she knows yet. But this is gonna happen. It's like this person, this masculine energy is gonna like have a realization, like everything's gonna come out. So if you've been with someone and they don't know that you're having a baby or you're pregnant, it's gonna come out at some point. You can't hide a pregnancy forever. Your belly gets big as shit. So whatever this is, this masculine energy, there's gonna be a baby, and congratulations. Oh man, let me see what else is here. So this person is gonna have this masculine energy is gonna have an interesting reaction. They're gonna be kind of emotionally like, I don't know how they're gonna, doesn't look like they're gonna be like, hey, overwhelmed with joy, but they're not also gonna be mad. They're just gonna be going through the highs and lows of, when you find out you're pregnant and you're just like, oh shit, it's fucking real, what the fuck do I do? Kind of those feelings. And they might try to avoid you. But let's see. I'm so sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I really don't. I'm sorry. But yeah, they're gonna show you guys meeting up, and like, I guess y'all gonna have to figure shit out. Y'all gonna make a plan. Not you, Brittany. I think that's what we all say. We're like, fuck out of here, no more babies. But it's somebody here about to have a baby. But y'all gonna be getting up together. Yeah, so they're showing me the feminine energy. You guys are gonna have a meetup. And this is something, it's like a forbidden love kind of situation where you guys really like, you have that pull to each other, you have that passion, the chemistry, you guys have that connection, but for some reason it's like it's almost unattainable, or it's not okay to pursue it or go after it. So I know. Yeah, but they're showing that there is going to be reconciliation. So if this is, you'll know for certain if you've been in a situation that where either maybe you guys were both in other relationships and you guys were seeing each other secretly, or if it was some other type of situation where you feel like, oh, this is this is forbidden, whatever it is, you guys are going to have a reconciliation because you guys have a contract. You guys are meant to be together in this lifetime. So it's going to happen whether they want it to, whoever. Because if y'all having babies, it's something's going to happen. I don't know. And there's something here where this relationship, it's like the past relationship, someone's going to obviously be crushed by what happens. but it's also like someone is obsessed that's in the relationship. So if you guys are currently in the one that needs to end, there's like an obsession, like somebody needs to have this or they're refusing to let it go. All right, but it is going to end up in with some legalities, some type of legalities. You know, if you have kids, figure out custody, or if you're married, divorces, whatever it is some legal situation that's going to be coming about. And if it was business, then I'd say business, but all of this is like romantic stuff. All right, divine masculine and divine feminine. What's good? Both the cards just came out, that's what I'm saying. But okay, so there's some type of something's intervening, either spirits intervening, or you have friends or family or someone that's trying to come in between. Okay, so spirits intervening. There's some you guys need to be on a timeout right now. Let me see why. Someone's afraid, and I'm gonna say it's more the masculine energy, or maybe both of you guys are really scared because, you know, we all know how relationships go, especially when we're not sure how it's gonna end and we've been in shitty ones, so we're just afraid. But yeah, so whatever lessons you and your person needed to learn, Spirit's saying that the lessons have been learned, so that's the reason you guys are going to be allowed to come together now, because maybe before they wouldn't have appreciated you or the union or respected it, and now it appears that both of you guys are ready for that. You'll respect each other and the relationship, so you guys will be committed to each other and devoted to each other. And again, this baby situation, I'm so sorry, it just tickles my heart. Yeah, so there is, again, a tower moment, which doesn't have to be a terrible thing, but it could just be, you know, some realization or some breakthrough that you're just like, oh shit, you know, you're finally breaking out of stagnant energy. All right. And sometimes, like I said, if we're not willing to do it, then Spirit's the one that's going to push us to do these things, because it needs to happen. You know, it needs to happen. And it's important for you guys to keep yourselves balanced when you're in emotional situations, okay? Because whatever revelations, whatever's coming to you, you know, it might seem like the end of the world or seem like, oh shit, I can't believe this is happening. But try to see how you can make it into a better, more stable situation, okay? And you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself. It's really important for you to take care of you, because who else is going to take care of you if you don't take care of you? But you have to make a decision. Well, okay, make a decision, and there's a plan that needs to come into place. So if you haven't had a plan, or if your plans kept turning to shit, don't over plan, but plan enough so that you have kind of a guideline, and just allow things to happen the way they happen. Okay, but make sure you're taking the time to actually see what it is that you want and where you're going towards and what it is that you want to do. All right, so if you're confused, which I know a lot of us end up confused, especially when we have to make really hard decisions, you know, kind of sit with yourself and see how you feel. You know, see how you feel in this situation and see how you feel in the other situation. You know, whichever one makes you feel better, whichever one makes you feel happier, whichever one allows you to be authentically you without hiding yourself. You know, see which way you want to go. So with this court situation, okay, we have the Ace of Wands here. So there is an opportunity that is being presented to you, and it looks like things are going to be positive. Okay, so just allow things to be. It says you're leveling up. Okay, so whatever legalities it is, you know, again, if it's divorce or whatever, then the things might go better in your favor. It might not be as terrible as you're envisioning them. All right. Shit. Yeah, again here with the decision. Okay, because there's going to be some type of balance. There's going to be some type of give and take that's going to be found in this situation. Try to be fair. That's the best thing I can say, is try to be fair. You know, I always try to be fair in all situations. I don't try to fuck you over, and, you know, vice versa. You know, try not to fuck each other over. Try to stay balanced, because when you start trying to be, once you start going that route, guaranteed things are not going to work out the way you're hoping they're going to work out. All right. So it's important for you to just find the balance And stop blocking off things that are people that are trying to give to you. Don't block it, okay? People that want to give you love or want to help you and support you, accept it. Don't block it out, because they're gifts, okay? The universe sends us the things that we ask for by way of other people. You know, sometimes somebody will come and they'll say the right things, or they'll be like, oh, here's this money, and it's very random. You know, it's very random the way these things happen, but people bless you. That's how the universe will bless you, is through other people. But you have to be open to receiving these blessings, okay? And again, we have the Lovers here. So this is something that is divinely guided, obviously. And you know that you just have to honor yourself and be pure with what it is that you have going on. Be true to it, all right? And have faith that it's happening the way it's meant to happen for your highest good. And now we got the Two of Cups. These cards make me fucking laugh. So let's see. Make sure that the relationship you're in, you know, that it's a balanced give and take, and you have a mutual respect for each other, okay? Because that's the only way things will be. It's to form a solid foundation, okay? A solid structure. All right, you have to be able to do both, give and receive, and you have to respect the other person and respect the partnership. All right, so whatever there is, you know, see where you're holding yourself back at. All right, and try to shift that energy, because sometimes we won't even realize that we're holding ourselves back from anything. And some of you are going to have some very direct communication, because I have the Queen of Swords here. And it's not a bad thing, you know, just try to be conscious of the way you're speaking to someone else, or how you're speaking, all right? Because it's sometimes when we're pissed off, we're just going to say shit and it's going to come out fucked up. Try to find a not so hostile way of, sorry. Just be careful with the way you say things, okay? Because you might come out cold, and it might be taken as, you're trying to deliberately be mean or put someone down. You know, don't do that. Just try to be as compassionate as you can with whatever it is that you need to express. Okay, because here they're showing that, again, there is movement that's going to be happening, and for some of you it is a physical move, others of you it's just traveling. Shit, it could just be going to the fucking store. It could be any of those things, okay? But understand that whatever decision you're trying to make, you have to literally, you have to decide. You can't be on the fence about it. You have to sit and say, okay, I'm choosing this path, I'm choosing this person, and begin taking steps towards that, okay? Because as long as you sit in this place of, I don't know, maybe I want this person, maybe I want that person, maybe I want this job, maybe I want that job. Pros and cons lists are awesome things. Go through both of them and see which one you personally feel you'll be happier in, okay? What will benefit you and your life more. Okay, and if some of you guys have been kind of, you feel like your life's out of control, regain control of that shit. That is your responsibility. Don't let your life run out of whack. Don't let somebody else control it. You decide what happens in your life, not anyone else, okay? And if anyone else is deciding for you, it's because you gave them your power. You need to take that back. Yeah, because some of you have just been feeling really, like, alone. Okay, and when we have that energy, it's the lack energy, and that's what we're going to create more of, and we don't want that energy. Okay, so see where you're self-sabotaging. All right, we all have those patterns, we all have these habits, and some of us don't realize that we're self-sabotaging. You know, see the toxic things that you do. See what happens when you're hurt. Like, do you shut down? Do you communicate? Do you fucking flip the fuck out? Do you become abusive? Like, what happens? You know, see how you're sabotaging yourself, because the way that you do things consistently, you're going to consistently get those same results. So you have to change something. So if you notice that you have patterns that are not so good, you know, that's for you to understand within yourself. That's what the purpose of shadow work and dark night of the soul is, for us to see our darkness and balance out the dark and the light within us and accept our darkness. Okay, the same way we accept our light, we have to accept the darkness. We have to love them both. So make sure you're not holding on to anything like too tight, because when you sit here, because I have the Four of Pentacles, so when you're sitting here and you're holding on to something, like you don't want to let it go, or you're fearful of letting go, or even if it's money, like you're not allowing the flow of money. Money's meant to come and go. If you're not allowing that to happen, then you're causing a block. Okay, I'm not saying go splurging and do all, I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying money has to flow. It's energy. Okay, you give and you take. The more gratitude that you do, affirmations, things like that, it allows the flow to become more easy for you, and you're not going to be so focused on what you're putting out. You know, I told you, every time I spend money, every time I say money, come to me, you know, whatever it is, just call it back to you. You can even say come back to me tenfold, and it always comes back. Okay, so whatever this is, it's definitely bringing you to where you're meant to be and allowing you to connect with your higher power. All right, so whatever it is that you believed about yourself, any past programmings, the things that your parents taught you that were right, or what they claimed were right, you have to release all of that. Okay, because how old were your parents when they had you? How mature were they mentally and emotionally? You know, how did they grow up? What have they been through? You have to look at all of those things when you're making decisions, because all of those things affect us now and our decision making process. So you have to find a way to release the things that are not fitting, the things that are not good. You know, we meet our parents. My mom, like I said, she had me when she was young. So her emotional intelligence and even her mental intelligence was stunted. You know, at a very early age, it was stunted. So what I gained from it was not good things, you know, because there was no apologizing coming from me. I'm pretty sure I wasn't even really friendly to people, well, men. I wasn't friendly to men. I loved kids. I just didn't like men. But you know, it's things like that, because what they know is what they teach you, and that's as good as they know. So you have to make it a point for you to go and learn new things, learn new perspectives, interact with people that you would never talk to. And I think that's one of the most interesting things, is when you talk to people that you would never ever have a conversation with, and you see how different they are, and you're still able to have that friendship. It might not be an instant connection and you might not click, but it's definitely worth having. You know, you get to see different and understand other perspectives besides your own. Okay, so it's important for you guys to have patience while you're going through this. All right, so all of the energy is being transmuted. So all of the old energy, the karmic debts, all of those things have been transmuted. You have to sit here and allow these things to continue to happen. Be with what's going on. All right. Yeah, so make sure that you have time for you. All right, don't focus so much on the other individual or what you're giving to or anything else. You have to focus on your own, yourself, and self-love. All right, you have to do that for you. Yep. So here, yeah, because they're saying that you are very independent and you want a interdependent relationship, okay, not a codependent relationship. So you want someone that you guys can be yourselves and have your own separate lives, but also be together. You know, not just completely dependent on each other, because then you're gonna be in the fucking cycle of, hey, I can't do shit because this man don't want me to do shit. All right, anything else for this? Let's see, anything else? Oh. So again, we have here the Page of Swords. So again, someone's probably watching you, and I feel like it's more the masculine energy that's doing that. And at some point, they're going to come and communicate their truth to you. But it has to be when they're ready and when they get out of their head about this. Okay? You can't really rush it. This person has to come to their own realization of what's going on and what's been going on with them. You know, and typically if you try to kind of nudge people and show people and they get more upset, then it doesn't help. So just give them their space to do what they do. I'm gonna pull some self-care cards for you guys, see what's on the menu today for self-care. cards are disrespectful. Alright, so some of y'all need to just go hit the gym, work out, exercise. Alright. Or build spiritual strength, which is communicating and having that connection with your ancestors. Alright. Girl, somebody's always watching. These people be weird. I mean, I don't know. The internet's good, but also fucking creepy as hell. I can't. I'm like, I'm here. You can talk like a normal person. Like, having fake profiles and shit. It's terrible. Be like, I know your profile's fake. I know. Like, you're not getting away with anything. Let's see. Yes, and again, like I said earlier, the positive affirmations. So I actually just finished listening to some. YouTube has awesome things that'll help you with mental, you know, the affirmations, balancing your chakras, clearing your aura. There's so many things on YouTube that I love to go to, that I listen to, but affirmations are awesome, especially to start your day, because it's programming you with the positive energy, okay? Up and connect with fire. So some of you might actually just be starting a fire today, tonight, at some point. It looks like tonight, but they say connect with fire, okay? And this is also good to do like burning ceremonies, where you write down whatever it is that you want to release, you know. And it's better to do it on the waning moon instead of the waxing, but I'm not sure where the cycle is right now. But definitely when that happens, you know, write down the things that you want to be done with, and then just throw them in the fire and burn them. Let's pull some crystal. Well, a lot of those just fell out. Let's pull some crystal cards for you guys. Appetite, get out of your comfort zone. I don't think I have that crystal. Lapis lazuli, make a decision. Okay. And that one actually, haha, I have it here. So that's what that looks like. Can you see it? Is it blurry? And then we have, I don't know if I should take that one. I'll take it, and then let me see. Anything else? Alright. So we have Tiger's Eye. It says overcome your fears, and Tiger's Eye is this crystal here. That's what this looks like. And then we have Citrine, bring in the light. Alright, now I'm going to pull some angel answer cards. If you guys have any questions, focus on the question you want an answer to. I'm going to pull 3 cards. You can choose number 1, number 2, or number 3 for your answer. Okay? Alright, so we have It's Up to You. That's the second one. We have Peaceful Resolution. And then we have Listen to Your Intuition. Okay, and I know the listen to your intuition be hard, especially when you're like, I don't hear shit, my intuition's not talking to me. I know, I understand, but try to ask for something like a message or something that you can that's tangible, that you can see or hear. Then you're like, okay, I know this is confirmation. But those are your messages for today. I hope you gained something from it, because for me, it just sounds like a bunch of shit coming out of my mouth and none of it makes sense. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have an awesome day. It's nice weather. Go enjoy the day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.